far can I take Canada at the World Cup? Pretty far if the Bosnian keeper is making mistakes like this. I'm Polish-Canadian, and while Poland didn't make it due to the damn Swedes, Canada is a host, and being born here, I have to manage them. Jesse Marsh, get out of here, man. I'm man in charge. There's good players on Canada. Good players that I think fit into the 5-2-2-1. Oluwaseyi as a target forward, Jonathan David as the second striker, Jonathan Osorio behind him as an attacking midfielder, Ismail Kone as the channel midfielder, and Stefan Eustáquio as our midfield playmaker. In addition, with Alphonso Davies and Tajon Buchanan, the advanced wingback roles seem perfect. The problem is that Canada, on FM, doesn't have the best center backs. Luc de Fougerolles of Orense fame got called up and is actually starting games. But here, I'd feel nervous to field him. Another issue is Bombito. By far the best defender on the team, but in real life, he's said to miss the opening game and maybe more. So I won't start him until match day 3. What about Davies? Please give me this one. Also, I'm playing Alistair Johnston at right center back, which is bold, but I need him in the team. I'm shaping our tactic based on a fluid counterattack, mentality uncautious, and instructions on screen. Although not that different from the preset's default. Chroo to make managerial debut at the World Cup of all places. Ooh, Mexico loses the opener to Bofana. Can we see that goal? I just can't look at the highlights. Love that. I think you need to advance a day.
1 day later.
Okay, yep. Then you just go counterattack. Apollos, like Apollo, is gonna shine. Top the box.
Goal! Bafana! Goal for South Africa! Goal for all Africa!
Our home opener is up, and we face Bosnia and Herzegovina. They defeated Italy to get to this tournament. This may be a boring game with both sides using 5 backs, but let's see how it goes. Highlight for Bosnia, potentially. Free kick. Oh, we win it back. Can we counterattack? Davies. Can the advanced wingback role work here? Davies. To Kone. Got Eustáquio, Kone. Osorio. Golazo! Jonathan Osorio scores Canada's first goal on home soil at this World Cup. Was that deflected or was the goalkeeper blinded? And it is Dzeko on the ball. Oh, what the hell? Ooh, big save by St. Clair. Good first half? Not really, but Bosnia are forced to play on the offensive, which I think they're not used to, and we take advantage of a poor goalkeeping moment. St. Clair, your goalie sounds like a hospital. You always want to have a throw-in, highlighted in FM26. It's always good. Davies cross in. Ooh. Oh my days, our goalkeeper's having a mare as Jonathan Osorio's on his way to win the World Cup Golden Boot. What is that goalkeeper doing?
Give that guy a map.
Breaking news, Vasil given honorary Canadian citizenship after Canada-Bosnia match. Eustáquio to Segur over the bar. Can we sink this Bosnian ship? Okay, shouldn't be anything here. We score a third. I'm not sure how I went in because the cameraman had a seizure, but it's Ali Ahmed, the Norwich man. Just bangs it. FM26, everyone. All right, but we win our first game 3-0 at the World Cup. I think all 3 goals were pretty lucky, let's be real. We kept it solid in the back. That's important. USA defeat Paraguay in the opener as well. Qatar must learn quickly. That must mean they lost their opener. Hakimi got a red card.
Hakimi is playing 4D chess.
Scotland! Damn, Curacao drawing Germany in the last minute from Bakuna. Bakuna, there is no worries. Ooh, Mohamed Salah. Damn, Saudi Arabia beats Uruguay 3-2. Ooh, 2002, bring it back. Senegal defeat France. England smashes Croatia. Come on, FM, don't show your bias. Before a fixture with Qatar, Switzerland would draw Bosnia to give us a chance to go top of the group. I'm not sure how this tactic will do against a side that is weaker than us on paper. You know, that's the fun of it. Canada versus Qatar. I'll show patriotism when they play the national anthem in game. And we are losing to Qatar. But can we respond off the kickoff? Ball in behind to Jonathan David. Boom! Back in it. Canceling out that goal. We get back into shape pretty well. Okay, Fif loses it. That's good. Jonathan David. Oluwaseyi to Davies. David! Boom again! First it was Osorio. Today it's Jonathan David's day. It's only the 7th minute though, and we got 3 goals. A lot of space for a Fif, cutting inside. But we win the ball. Buchanan, good job, man. Tons of space ahead of you. In real life, you'd probably try to dribble that. But you send a ball to David. Jonathan David. To Osorio for his 3rd of the World Cup. You love to see it. But sometimes players just perform magically at a World Cup. It's just like, you know, the right moment for them. Good save by Sinclair. Great first half. 3 unanswered goals. Alfonso keeps the possession. This is all good. Kone. Oh my gosh. We are cooking at this World Cup. After we see what happens from this corner kick. Penalty, referee, what is this? It's not the 2022 World Cup, because their goalkeeper had a disaster class. Unlike ours, Sinclair with a penalty save. Massive win for Canada, 4-1 over Qatar. We get 6 points. We advance to the round of 32. But can we finish top of the group? Wow, Mexico having a disaster class of a World Cup. All right, on to the other World Cup games. Decent draw for Scotland, 2-2. Brazil barely gets by Haiti. As well, USA, they defeat Australia 2-1. Turkey smoked Paraguay despite a red card. Germany continuing to struggle at this World Cup. A second draw. They thought they won it with Kimmich's penalty, but Wahi, we don't talk about his history, but big goal for Ivory Coast. Netherlands ties Sweden. Come on, Netherlands. You gotta defeat Sweden. Hey, fair play to Iran. They defeat Belgium 0-0.
I didn't win! What are you talking about?
Egypt draw New Zealand 2-2. Spain smokes Saudi Arabia. And Uruguay bounced back against Cape Verde. Damn, Iraq smoked by France. Norway defeats Senegal, so that group's pretty wide open. And then Argentina draw Austria. Oof. Portugal draw Uzbekistan 0-0. Damn. Colombia defeat Congo 2-0. England just get by Ghana. And Croatia defeat Panama. We're heading to the 3rd group game though. We're facing Switzerland for a chance to finish on top of the group. David is out though, so that's not ideal. We'll replace one David with another. Since I haven't used him for 2 games, Bombito, get in here. Canada versus Switzerland. This is on paper the toughest game for us, but we got through the first 2 encounters. Can we finish on top of the group? Back to Davies. Davies, come on. Cross in. Cleared away. David to Kone. Osorio. Buchanan gets his first of the World Cup. Let's go. 1-0, 7 minutes in against the Swiss. Cross in. It's going to be cleared, but we get the second ball. Osorio and Buchanan. What happened to Buchanan there? Buchanan, are you okay? We can't afford you to be injured. This will ruin the tactic. I mean, we still have some players that can play left wing back, or right wing back. Did I hit the post, or was that just saved by our goalkeeper? All right, what can we do here from possession? Buchanan again. Down to Osorio. Osorio's had a great World Cup.
Dumb bitch.
Oluwaseyi, not so much. What a miss. Their team is solid. Like, that's why I'm a little bit nervous about playing them. Like, they got some good players. Xhaka and Doy's decent. Ooh, okay, that's not a worse miss. It got deflected for a corner kick. Cornelius. We got Kone. Great through ball. Is it onside? I feel like Oluwaseyi was offside there. But if it's onside, I'll take back what I said. Okay? You still might start in the knockout stages. Great ball by Kone. The tactic I wanted to use kind of requires him not to play right wing back because of Buchanan. So this is the best possible thing I can do. Ooh, Freuler gets one back. Even if we draw, we still finish top of our group. So let's see how it goes for the next 45. Davies, can he find somebody? Bombito maybe? No. But Promise David gets the second ball. Promise David skies it over. Ball behind to Endoy. Come on, just keep him outside. Xhaka hits the post. All we need is a draw, and it's looking like we're going to defeat the Swiss and go 3-0 to begin the World Cup. We finish on top. Swiss number 2, and Qatar get 3rd place, but will it be enough to advance to the round of 32? Now, who will we face in the knockout stages? We'll find out quite soon. Oh, let's go South Africa. South Africa topped their World Cup group. Then Czechia 2nd, South Korea 3rd with 4 points, and Mexico as hosts disappoint as the disgrace the national team brings to their country continues. Scotland wins 0-0. Morocco finished 2nd and Brazil in third. Germany smoke Ecuador. Ivory Coast smoke Curacao. Japan defeats Sweden. Let's go. Keito Nakamura with the last minute winner. The USA finished top of their group. Turkey second, and then Australia and Paraguay are likely eliminated. Germany second, Ecuador third. Netherlands top with Japan second. Canada achieved new high ranking. We have jumped to 21st in the world. Yeah, that is crazy to say. Belgium edge out New Zealand with a last minute penalty from Lukaku. Egypt and Iran have their pride match in Seattle with a 6-4 result. What the hell? What a game. Cape Verde shock Saudi Arabia 4-3. Spain barely edged by Uruguay. France get by Norway barely. And Iraq defeats Senegal. That's a shocker. So Egypt top it. Belgium second. New Zealand will likely get a third place spot. Group H, Spain go through. Uruguay finished second and Saudi Arabia likely out. And Group I, France finished on top with Norway in second. Senegal, not looking good for them. Those 2 losses. All right, we got Austria smoking Algeria. Jordan drawing Argentina. Damn, that's a shock result. Portugal draw Colombia. Croatia defeat Ghana. And England defeat Panama. We have Austria finishing on top over Argentina. That's insane. Colombia on top over Portugal. That's also insane. England finishing first over Croatia. All right, so let's look at the knockout stages then. We got Ivory Coast versus South Korea. Brazil versus France. Damn. Switzerland versus Czechia. Morocco versus Netherlands. That's a tough game. Croatia, Portugal. Some great round of 32 games so far. Spain, Argentina. We got USA, Qatar. Egypt, Senegal. Mohamed Salah versus Sadio Mane, final dance. Scotland versus Japan. Norway, Germany. Sweden, South Africa. Saudi Arabia, England. Austria, Uruguay. Belgium, Turkey. Who are we playing? Canada, New Zealand, with Ghana and Colombia in the last matchup. So we get New Zealand. On paper, a lucky draw. Canada against Zealand. Will he use loans to beat you? Ooh, Czechia defeats Switzerland. Pavel Sulc with an 82nd minute penalty to send Czechia to the round of 16. Ooh. I have never seen that before. This may be the worst penalty shootout in the history of football history. 4 misses. Ivory Coast defeats South Korea and Netherlands defeat Morocco. France eliminate Brazil. Norway eliminate Germany. And Sweden eliminate South Africa. England destroys Saudi Arabia. Senegal defeat Egypt. And USA, with an own goal, get by Qatar. 2-1 loss to Spain thanks to Yamal and Pedri. All right, it's us up next. Canada versus New Zealand. Davies is suspended, which is really annoying. We have Richie Larea as our left wing back. The Commonwealth continue to battle each other. Canada versus New Zealand. Can we handle Chris Wood? Big question. Can we handle Tim Payne? It's an even bigger question. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you're able for the national anthem of Canada. But we got a corner kick, Eustáquio, or how my friend calls him, Ustak. Corner kick goes to Kone. To Jonathan David off the bar, unlucky. Ball in behind to Oluwase. Oluwase. Oh my days, man. I had faith in you here and you let me down. Cross in by the Painster. And Chris Wood wins the header and he hits the post. Oh my days. Tight affair. A lot tighter than I expected, but that's how she goes. Singh stepping up. He was a promising player. And he hits the bar. Are we in for an upset here? Let's find a slow down the play a little bit. Out wide to Buchanan. Chest to David. Oh my days, David! How are we missing these? No shots on target all game. All right, we win the ball. Can we counter here? Switch of the play, Buchanan. Oluwase doesn't get it. But Buchanan is there to win the ball. Eustáquio. Oh my days, I know he was offside, but bro, Oluwase, I need to sub this guy off. He is costing me this World Cup match. Laren on. Damn, New Zealand is the team who gets the first shot on target. Let's go unbalanced. I don't know why I'm playing cautious against New Zealand. Probably because I'm a coward of a manager. Bindon having tons of space. Garbett. Did he play for Everton? Oh no. Richie Larea has sent himself off. Richie Larea, what are you doing, man? What do I do? Out of possession, I decided to change to a 4-back with 3 defensive midfielders, with both offensive players tracking back. In possession, I went for a diamond in midfield. Can we survive? We finally got our first shot on target with 10 men. Ooh, free kick. Oh my days, cleared away. Okay, and a tip over the bar. Let's encourage the team. Oh no, we're in the 90th. Okay, boot up. Win it. Nice. Eustachio, Laren, David. Too heavy. Are we going to embarrass ourselves after a great World Cup? Oh no, 94th minute. Good job, David. I'm glad I kept you on despite your poor offensive performance. David. Finds nobody. We don't have a lot of options. Johnson, playing right back for the first time in the tournament. Eustachio. Kone! But is he onside? Have we gotten a winner? Late. Yes! We're alive. With 10 men, Canada survive against New Zealand. Look, that was a lot narrower than I would have liked. Croatia defeated Portugal. Colombia won in a thrilling 4-3 encounter. Austria defeat Uruguay. And Belgium defeat Turkey. So how does the round of 16 look? Ivory Coast, France. That should be fun. Czech Republic, Netherlands. Croatia, Spain. Croatia having a tough run to in this tournament. USA, Senegal. Should be fun. Japan, Norway. Another fun one. Sweden, England. Austria, Belgium. And Canada, Colombia. Netherlands are out in the round of 16. They thought they won it in the 92nd minute, but then Goose Till scored in the 94th. Meanwhile, Noah Lang got sent off to start extra time, and Lucas Provad with a 108th minute winner. Meanwhile, France defeat Ivory Coast 2-1. Norway defeat Japan 1-0. And Sweden upset England 5-3. I hope the World Cup will have all these goals. It's not coming home, England. Spain defeats Croatia 2-1. And America wins with a 118th minute goal from Balogun. But we have Judgment Day for Canada as we play Colombia. We're in danger of suspensions, so maybe I should turn off Get Stuck In. Oluwaseyi will be dropped for Laren. We didn't concede last game, so the tactic is good defensively. We're doing well, but can we make the quarterfinals? Canada has never won a World Cup game. To see what we're doing so far in this tournament is brilliant to see. Oh, Canada. Here we go. We're in the box already quickly here. 6 minutes in. Laren blocked. I mean, decent start though. Intriguing to see. That shot was terrible. Colombia in our final third. They are looking comfy here. Or are they not? Because we won the ball and can we counter? Davies, come on, man. You got to make a pass. You can't lose the ball to James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez in defensive effort. Just dribbling and dribbling and dribbling. Colombia playing it patiently, and somehow Bombito gets pushed off there, but they missed the net. All right, 0-0. And also, I didn't really expect to make it too far. Like, round of 16 at minimum. Luis Suarez misses the net, or he gets stopped. Colombia again. Colombia is making me nervous, man. They're making me nervous. Ball out wide to Buchanan. Can we create something here? Osorio, he's been quiet since the second group game. Oh, he's gone by, man. Osorio, not quite, but we get the ball again. Eustachio, Osorio, over the bar. Slightly deflected, though, for a corner kick. Eustachio whips it in. Kone, somebody. Eustachio. Yes! Eustachio! Or as my friend says, Eustach. 1-0 Canada. And as the advertisement board says, I'm loving it. Keep it locked at the back. Make subs when it's needed. I'll have that all day. And we hold off Colombia with a 1-0 victory as Canada move on to the quarterfinals for a very interesting knockout bracket. France, Czech Republic, Spain, USA, Norway, Sweden, and Belgium versus Canada. This is quite a kind side of the bracket compared to this side where there's France and Spain. Yeah, USA are done for. France knock out Czechia. I'm sorry, USA. To be fair, you made it to extra time. 3-1 win for Spain in extra time leads to a Spain versus France semi-final. Norway smack Sweden and move on to the World Cup semi-finals. But will we join them? Osorio has been a little weak in the recent games. So why don't I switch David to attacking midfielder and put on Promise David as shadow striker? All right, let's go. Belgium, strong squad. De Bruyne out wide is interesting, but Canada, can we get the job done? But this is for sure our toughest match so far. We played each other in the 2022 World Cup where we both got grouped. Can we make a World Cup semi-final? Can we do the impossible? We are no longer playing at home. We're now playing in America because I think all the quarterfinal games are in America, especially when there's a highlight for Belgium right now. In possession, I mean, we're shaped pretty well, but How does that even happen? How does Buchanan hit that into his own net? He wasn't even under any pressure. 15th minute own goal, my lucky number. Is reality gonna hit us here today? We went 1-0 down before conceding a shot. That's kind of nuts. We can still get back into this. Oh, but if Lukaku... Ooh, what a miss by Lukaku. The hope is we do create something soon. Can we do anything here? Buchanan, great... Almost a great ball. Courtois! Oh! Courtois with a massive error, but we don't take advantage of the empty net. All right, we have way more shots than them. I think we're going to drop out of cautious for the second half. Not much occurred until I changed our mentality to positive in the 70th minute. Oluwase to no one, not a good ball. A few players are already pretty dead tired. Davies, Buchanan, we're not in an ideal situation, and we are definitely not in an ideal situation. Lukaku makes it 2 in the 72nd minute. Our World Cup dream looks like it's ending unless we pull off a miracle here. We were destined to make a World Cup final with our bracket, unfortunately. And Lukaku's gonna make it. No, he doesn't make it 3. But yeah, an own goal ruined our plan. Had to go a bit more risky, and we conceded when I go positive. Belgium for sure deserve... I mean, we have more XG, surprisingly, so I don't know if they do deserve it, but we just didn't do enough. As Canada have been eliminated from the 2026 World Cup. Belgium will face Norway in the semi-finals. Look, quarterfinals is great with Canada. I can't complain about that. Even though we did probably have the easiest draw in the tournament. I think we did well. Wasn't our day. All right, France off to the final for a 3rd consecutive tournament. Norway, boom, World Cup final. France versus Norway. Who will be the world champions? France win it with Michael Olise's 80th minute winner. Congratulations for France's 3rd World Cup. Deschamps has many haters, but has won 2 World Cups. So basically, Ancelotti, Nagelsmann, De La Fuente, Coleman, Bielsa, Aguirre, Martinez, basically all the top national teams have gotten rid of their coaches. Highest average rating was Iñaki Williams. Biggest overachievers were Norway, underachievers were Mexico. Best match was 3. I swear there was like a 6-4 match. All right, Mbappe wins the best player award. Golden Boot goes to Haaland. Lamine Yamal wins the best young player. Mike Maignan wins the best goalkeeper. And the dream team has Haaland, Gyökeres, Nusa, Bob, Olise, Mbappe, Koundé, Saliba, Rodrigo, Theo Hernandez, and Mike Maignan. Olise is 2nd best player and Haaland is the 3rd best player. Golden Boot, Harry Kane is number 2 and Iñaki Williams number 3. That is wild. And then goal of the tournament goes to Seko Fofana. I mean, fair enough. Thanks for watching my journey with Canada. Hope you guys take care.